Welcome to 13 Days of Halloween, narrated by Aaron Robertson. Enjoy. Day 4, How Many Seeds in a Pumpkin? By Margaret McNamara, illustrated by G. Brian Carras. Charlie liked school. He liked his teacher, Mr. Tiffin. He liked his best friend, Alex. But he did not like lining up to go into school. Mr. Tiffin's class lined up by size, tallest to smallest, or smallest to tallest. Charlie was the smallest in the class, every time. One chilly fall morning, Charlie was surprised to see 3 bright orange pumpkins on Mr. Tiffin's desk. One pumpkin was big, one was medium, and one was small. "How many seeds in a pumpkin?" Mr. Tiffin asked the class. "Does anybody know?" Nobody knew, but everybody had ideas. "The biggest one has the most," said Robert. "I bet it has 1,000,000 seeds." Robert was the tallest boy in the class. "The medium one has 500, Eleanor said. Eleanor always sounded as if she knew exactly what she was talking about. "The tiny one has 22, said Anna. Anna liked even numbers better than odd ones. Mr. Tiffin wrote down all the guesses on the blackboard. Charlie was very quiet. "What are you thinking, Charlie?" asked Mr. Tiffin. "I'm thinking that all the best guesses are taken," Charlie said. "Why don't we open these pumpkins up and see?" said Mr. Tiffin. The next day, the kids in Mr. Tiffin's class brought in spoons for scooping, and bowls for holding, and plastic bags for throwing out. They covered the floor with newspaper. They put on their smocks. "It's a messy business counting pumpkin seeds," said Mr. Tiffin. But the class was ready. After Mr. Tiffin cut a circle around each pumpkin stem, Kimmy, Alex, and Jake pulled off the caps. The children peered inside. "This big one definitely has the most," said Robert. "We'll see," said Mr. Tiffin. The pumpkin pulp was slimy and stringy, and the seeds were hard to get out. When the children were finished, there were 3 empty pumpkins, 3 full bowls, and 20 messy hands. "Tomorrow we will find out the answer to our question," said Mr. Tiffin. "Tonight your homework is to think about how we should count all the seeds." This book was published by Schwartz and Wade Books, an imprint of Random House Children's Books. You can find it and teaching resources online at www.randomhouse.com/teachers. You can find me online at aaron-robertson.com.